Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. K. Anil Kumar, Assistant Professor, Indira Gandhi National Open University, New Delhi. Today we are going to talk on module Development Anthropology from paper Socio-Cultural Anthropology. From this model, you will be able to define and classify of development anthropology. You know about emergence of development anthropology. You also able to describe aims and scopes of development anthropology. You also able to derive holistic cultural context of development anthropology. You also able to improve descriptive studying of usual data produced by cultures. As the world becomes more complex, it is increasing important to understand human behavior and cultural diversity, especially as this relates to everyday life. An anthropological perspective on human development, defining anthropology as a holistic approach which is both diachronic and synchronic. It includes a consideration of all aspects of people's social, economic, and cultural life, including social habits of the human population. It is not only includes the ways in which people in a society live, but also how it is affected on the local level by everything that is going on in the regional, national, and international arenas. Thus, an anthropological perspective on issues of human development is cross cultural and includes an examination of the present political, economic theology of globalization with a clearly articulate emphasis on the context, appropriate rebuilding or rentation of local economies with a view a, toward the protection of the environment, the preservation of cultural diversity, and the empowerment of local communities and their members. There are so many things new about the study of man by man through the scientific approach on the origins, the behavior, and the physical, social, and cultural development of humans. Man has been observing and commenting about himself for a very long time. It is the study of humankind, past and present, in all its aspects, especially human culture or human development, to understand the full sweep and complexity of culture across all the human history. Anthropology draws the buildings upon knowledge from the social, biological sciences as well as the humanities and physical sciences. Definition of development anthropology. Development anthropology is a newly developed sub-branch of anthropology. Development anthropology wide open and considers various arguments about this subfield, but also looks beyond immediate disciplinary concern to enlarge the possibilities for a development anthropology that's not only connected with the professional concerns of anthropologists but also adequately presents anthropologically. Development anthropology can play a very important role in developing and awareness of those aspects of culture that condition the information of the value judgment. Development anthropology refers to the application of anthropological perspective to the multidisciplinary branch of development studies. It takes international development and international aid as primary objects. In this branch of anthropology, the term development refers to the social action made by different agents, example, institution, businesses, states, or independent volunteers who are trying to modify the economic, technical, political, and social life of a given place in the world, especially in impoverished, formerly colonized regions. Development is a deceptive term because it has been used as a catch all for many different viewpoints. The word development is used to refer to the classical notion of economic and social development with a focus on human needs and human capital. It is often thus defined as a process of change whose goal is to increase the wealth of society or a nation by raising incomes, increasing access to services, reducing unemployment, expanding human capital, and healthy life. Human development is a unique to each person. The human development offers an in-depth investigation of how individuals grow and change within their familial, cultural, and social context. Human development is an interdisciplinary measure that integrates knowledge from anthropology, biology, economics, education, history, medicine, psychology, and sociology, allows examining the exploring the impact of globalization, demographic and policy changes, racial identity, risk and resiliency, and the media. Human development is a well-being concept within a field of international development. It involves study of the human condition and its core being the capability approach. The inequality adjusted human development index is used as a way of measuring actual progress in human development by the United Nations. It is an alternative approach to a single focus on economic growth and focused more on social justice as a way of understanding progress. Concept of human development was first laid out by Amartya Sen, a 1998 Nobel laureate. Emergence of development anthropology. Even before the emergence of anthropology as an academic discipline in 1971, Glenn Cochrane proposed development anthropology as a new field for practitioners interested in a career outside academia. Given the growing complexity of development assistance, Cochrane suggested that graduates needed to prepare themselves to work in interdisciplinary settings. In 1974, Bob Burg of the United States Agency for International Development and Cochrane worked together, and as a result, USAID introduced social soundness analysis as a project preparation requirement. This innovation led to the employment of more than 70 anthropologists. In addition to anthropology, the course covered development economics, regional and national planning, and institution building. In the late 1970s, Thayer Scudder established an institute for development anthropology at the State University of New York at Binghamton. This institute has played an influential role in the continuing expansion of this branch of the discipline. By the 1980s and 1990s, development anthropology began to be more widely used in the private sector. Corporate social responsibility and issues ranging from resettlement and human rights to micro-enterprise are now routinely addressed by systematic social assessment as an integral part of investment appraisal in development anthropology. Analysis of diverse sociocultural and biological context. Historically, anthropologists have been trained in one of four areas: sociocultural anthropology, biological or physical anthropology, archaeology, and linguistic anthropology. Because anthropology is such a broad discipline, no single anthropologist can master the entire field. Topics of concern to anthropologists include such areas as health, work, ecology and environment, education, agriculture, and development and social change. To examine social patterns and practices across cultures, with a special interest in how people live in particular places and how they organize, govern, and create meaning. A hallmark of anthropology is its concern with similarities and differences, both within and among societies, and its attention to race, sexuality, class, gender, and nationality. Research in anthropology is distinguished by its emphasis on participant observation, which involves placing oneself in the research context for extended periods of time to gain a first-hand sense of how local knowledge is put to work in grappling with practical problems of everyday life and with basic philosophical problems of knowledge, truth, power, and injustice. To understand how humans adapt to diverse environment, how biological and cultural processes work together to shape growth, development, and behavior, and what causes disease and early death. In addition, they are interested in human biological origins, evolution, and variation. They give primary attention to investigating questions having to do with evolutionary theory, our place in nature, adaptation, and human biological variation. To understand these processes, biological anthropologists study other primates, the fossil record, prehistoric people, and the biology. Example, health, cognition, hormones, growth and development, and genetics of living populations. To understand past peoples and cultures from the deepest prehistory to the recent past, through the analysis of material remains ranging from artifacts and evidence of past environments to architecture and landscapes, material evidence such as pottery, stone tools, animal bone, and remains of structures is examined within the context of theoretical paradigms to address such topics as the formation of social groupings, ideologies, substances patterns, and interaction with the environment. Like other areas of anthropology, archaeology is a comparative discipline. It assumes basic human continuities over time and place, but also recognizes that every society is the product of its own particular history and that within every society there are commonalities as well as variation. To explore language practices that define patterns of communication, formulate categories of social identity and group membership, organize large scale cultural beliefs and ideologies, and in conjunction with other forms of meaning making, equip people with common cultural representation of their natural and social world. Linguistic anthropology shares with anthropology in general a concern to understand power, inequality, and social change, particularly as these are constructed and represented through language and discourse. Anthropologists are highly specialized in research interests that remain generalists in observations of the human condition and advocate for a public anthropology that is committed to bringing knowledge to broad audiences. Anthropologists collaborate closely with people whose cultural patterns and processes we seek to understand or those living conditions require amelioration. Collaboration helps bridge social distances and gives greater voice to the people whose cultures and behaviors anthropologists study, enabling them to represent themselves in their own words. An engaged anthropology is committed to supporting social change efforts that arise from the interaction between community goals and anthropological research. Because the study of people, past and present, requires respect for the diversity of individuals, cultures, societies, and knowledge systems, anthropologists are expected to adhere to a strong code of professional ethics. Aims and scope of development anthropology. Development anthropology, by focusing on its own efforts to make and understand culture, is able to establish many principles and build theories about human cultures in general. The aims of development anthropology can be briefly enumerated as follows: to record data for future analysis, to improve our economic conditions and increasing the quality of basic need, to provide information for related cultural studies, and to verify theories. The promise of development anthropology is that it might provide an alternative way of perceiving culture perception constructed through distinct way. Definition, scope, and uses of development anthropology. Views of prominent anthropologists regarding the discipline. History and development of development anthropology. Development anthropology as one of the documentation method in anthropology. Anthropologists always emphasizes on the framework through the use of participant observation while studying other cultures. This participation between the researcher and the subjects being studied should be reciprocal. The main focus of anthropology is medical anthropology, psychological anthropology, economic anthropology, political anthropology, business anthropology, and so forth. Overall objectives of anthropology for human development that requires certain basic needs to be met. This include studying firsthand and reporting about the ways of living of particular human groups, comparing diverse cultures in the search for general principles that might explain human ways of living, trying to understand how various dimensions of human life, economics, family life, religion, art, communication, and so forth relate to one another in a particular culture and in culture generally. Understanding the causes and consequences of culture change. Finally, enhancing public understanding and appreciation of cultural differences and multicultural diversity. Enough water to meet a range of functions including drinking, bathing, irrigation, cleaning, dwells, utensils, etc. A nutritious diet based on human needs, vitamins, proteins, carbohydrates, and micronutrients in the form that are currently appropriate. Adequate clothing appropriate to the climate and social milieu. Shelter commensurate with cultural expectations, the physical environment, and the political conditions. Meaningful work which provide a role and status in a society. Equal access to modern as well as traditional healthcare and possibility of choice. Through analyzing fossils, comparing DNA sequences, and other methods, the outlines of human evolution are becoming clear. Anthropological approaches to culture for proper development every human society. In context of proper human development, a central concern of anthropologists is the application of knowledge to the solution of human problems. In short, anthropologists of one kind or another liable to investigate almost everything about human beings, that is our evolution, our genes, our emotions, our behaviors, how people organize their living, our language, our religion, our behavior, and so forth. A good way to emphasize anthropology's broad scope is to say anthropologists are interested in all human beings, whether living or dead, Asian or African or European, and that anthropologists are interested in many different aspects of human, including their technologies, family lives, political systems, religions, and languages. No place or time is too remote to escape the notice of anthropologists. No dimension of humankind, from skin color to dress customs, fall outside the anthropologist's interest. While most biological anthropologists work in universities or museums as teachers and researchers, many people trained in biological anthropology apply their knowledge of human anatomy to solve problems. For instance, specialists in forensic anthropology work with law enforcement and other agencies where they help to identify human remains and identify the circumstances of death. Anthropological perspective. Anthropological have two perspectives, that is emic and ethic. Emic perspective provides an insider's view of perspective. it is native or members of culture point of view. Attempts thinking and acting as a member of a culture helps develop our ability to look at our culture from the outsider or ethic point of view. Whereas ethic perspective provides an outsider perspective, an analysis that is not part of natives' cultural awareness. It helps outsiders to obtain sense of what it means to be a member of that culture. Since it lies outside a native's awareness, research can be tested and may be meaningful for the natives and the basis for constructive change. It aims to generate scientific theory, emic and ethic or complementary perspectives. Now we discuss about the topic on development and ideology. In human development is taken to refer to all of the people on this planet. The critical linkages between ideology and public policy just mentioned cannot be ignored. This includes people's way of supporting themselves and their families, way of living which set the patterns for the very core of human existence, including the integrity of their communities' way of life. The ideologies and beliefs of those making policy and those carrying out have had profound effects on the human life. The ideology of development specialists, most anthropologists and people in planning in different. The ideology being consists of a set of closely interrelated beliefs. The most important belief which informs all the others is that development is the most important imperative for countries or regions to eliminate poverty. It is supported by the belief that limitless growth is a real possibility for all and an equation of growth. Another key belief is that the critical imperative of any country is to maintain international competitiveness, and that the central role of government should not be no regulate markets but to facilitate at any cost of their people the relentlessness expansion of their economy by removing all barriers to trade and investment. This version of globalization is said to be the only way in which poor countries or poor segments within countries can ever improve. Implications of anthropologists for the development of people's lives. Social life is too complex and too exciting to be left within any single discipline. Consequently, bring together anthropologists, biologists, linguists, psychologists, sociologists, and methodologists whose methods and theories cross individual social sciences disciplines, examine issues of central concern to socio-cultural anthropology, medical anthropology, comparative education, behavioral biology, language and thought, cultural and developmental psychology. In addressing issues, highlight shifting categories such as gender, race, class, age, sexuality, and ability. Anthropologists are aware of wealth of human societies and their diverse ways of empowering people and providing for the basic needs, including a sense of community. While all human beings have certain basic needs, including clean air and clean water, meaningful work, and decent living standard, great inequalities exist both within and between nation states. Thus, an anthropologist would ask of any proposed development program whether it will decrease inequality and provide more of what is needed for the whole population or less. Projected increases in world population imply a need for more food than is currently produced. The problem of hunger is much more a matter of unequal distribution than of supply. Applied context of development anthropology. Applied uses of anthropology outside the academy are becoming increasingly popular in the public sector, industry, and non governmental organization in this context. Combined with the increasing availability and accessibility of technologies, methodologies, and representations are already in use. Anthropologists contribute significantly to interdisciplinary fields such as international studies and ethnic and gender studies and some work in academic research centers. Outside the university, anthropologists work in government agencies, private businesses, community organizations, museums, independent research institutes, service organizations, the media, and other works as independent consultants and research staff for agencies such as the Center for Disease Control, UNESCO, World Health Organization, and World Bank. More than half of all anthropologists now work in organizations outside the university. Their work may involve building research partnership, assessing economic needs, evaluating policies, developing new educational programs, recording little known community histories, providing health services, and other socially relevant activities. Addressing social and cultural consequences of natural disasters, equitable access to limited resources, and human rights at the global level, these domains reflect the many significant issues and questions that anthropologists engage today. Their areas of employment, the locations around the world where they do research, and their commitment to using research results to improve lives. With the recent increase in use of technologies, there is much wider access by anthropologists working both in and outside the academy. Simultaneously, the use of anthropological methods of research and representation is now more prevalent. Now, let us summarize what we have learned from this module. Anthropology is a word driven discipline. Anthropologists sometimes find themselves involved with the research and thinking of professional makers and scholars from other disciplines. Anthropologists are problem solvers. They solve problems drawing upon the cultural context for clues about how to address the problem in which way that will make sense to the people of that culture. Today, hundreds of anthropologists hold full time positions that allow them to apply their expertise in government agencies, non profit government agencies, profit organizations, and international agencies. Applied anthropologists can be medical anthropologists, investigate the complex interaction among human health, nutrition, social environment, and cultural beliefs and practices. The increasing research methods across social science and humanities, the growth in popularity on the methodology and objectives of analysis within mainstream anthropology and applied anthropology, the growing interest in anthropology of the senses and development anthropology, the development of new visual technologies that allow anthropologists to work in a new ways. Also, development anthropologists apply their expertise to the solutions of practical human problems, especially in developing world. Developing anthropologists provide information about communities that help agencies adopt projects to local conditions and to local needs. To do research and collect information about particular culture, cultural anthropologists conduct fieldwork. Field workers ordinarily move into the community so that they can live in close contact with the people. If practical, they communicate in the local language. They learn the local language or use translators. Daily interactions with the members of the community provide anthropologists with first-hand experiences that yield insights and information that could not be gained any other way. The development anthropology offers a groundbreaking examination of developments within the field to define how it might advance empirically, methodologically, and theoretically, and cement a central place in academic study both within anthropology and across disciplines. Thank you.